Guy, this show is all about it. It's called From Fuck Ups to Fame. So we tend to talk about and your world is all about crises, dealing with media interviews. What is the one fuck up in your professional career that you can think of that you've done something wrong and you've learnt from that you'd like to share? We've had some people share some exclusive ones, from losing businesses to all sorts of bits and pieces. It always makes for an interesting story because people don't tend to talk about their mistakes, but I think our listeners really enjoy it, and that's the theme of the show. So I just wondered if you had anything, or are you that good at media training you've never fucked anything up?
Everybody has these things happening. Often it's stuff that's beyond your control. We're struggling with a weak internet connection at the moment, and that has been known to mess up entire media training sessions before now. We've had Virgin in to repair it, or whichever media company I use. There was once a case where I've had to abandon things. It came very occasionally because of a bad connection. This is over, about once that's happened over the last 20 years. So that's been pretty bad. I've mentioned already that incident with where I had to conduct interviews from my left man boob. That was pretty bad. I think that's quite memorable as the worst one. The other ones that it tends to be when you've got people who aren't sure why they're there. If I'm training somebody. I once had a company where the guy was there, the PR person was there, and a lot of the marketing people were there, and so was the managing director and of the client, the end client, and he felt he was there just to support the other people. And yet, every time they did a practice interview, his response immediately was, "If you said that in a real interview, I'd sack you." And I was completely at sea. I can't possibly say, no, you can't sack people like that. I did at one point say to him, and I regret saying to him, I sort of almost snapped back and said, well, I'd be very interested to cover the story about constructive dismissal if you did so. So I think that's probably me not managing people's expectations correctly in many ways. But the worst occasions are when the person doesn't think they need any training. And they're just there to show off.